Hello. You're listening to another episode of The Wunderkind Show. Today's first topic. Could the Ravens actually hit the legendary number of 20-0? Look. I want to make sure that what I'm saying in this one's real clear. Really clear. Because I know exactly what a lot of people are going to go to. They'll say, Nitro, you're literally dreaming, living on a cloud. Like, that'll never happen. I was going through something earlier this day because I was spending time with my daughter, having like a daddy-daughter day. We sat down, we're eating. I was going over something. And I was going over the Ravens record from last year. And this is a record that was achieved, right? I'm going to make sure I make this clear. This is a record that was achieved with the O-line going through absolute fluctuation. Running backs pretty much all injured. Star tight end injured. Brand new offensive system. And I want to read this off to you real quick, right? So you understand where I'm coming from. The Ravens, first game, beat the Texans 25-9. Beat the Bengals 27-24 in the next. Beat the Colts 22-19 in that next one. Beat the Browns 28-3 in the next one. The Steelers lost that we got right after that game, right? That game, we dropped at that time 10 passes. 10. 3 for touchdowns. Okay? Ravens beat the Titans. Ravens blow out the Lions by 32 points. Ravens beat the Cardinals 31-24. Ravens blow out the Seahawks 37-3. That's 34 points. Then the Browns come back and beat us 33-31. For most of that game, we had them, and then we just absolutely went to crap. Okay? No problem. That's 2 losses. Ravens beat the Bengals 34-20. That's a blowout. Ha ha ha! Hootie! Okay, we'll continue. Ravens beat the Chargers 20-10. Ha ha! Herbert, where you at? Ravens beat the Rams 37-31. That was one of the best games. That might have been the game of the season. We'll leave it there. Ravens blow out the Jaguars 23-7. Ravens absolutely demolished the 49ers 33-19. The Ravens absolutely discombobulate the Dolphins 56-19, and they took their foot off the gas. The Ravens could have scored 70 points that game, and they did not. But whatever. Another win. And then the Steelers beat them last game of the season because they pulled everybody. So that's 1 loss, 2 loss, 3 loss. So, listen, we had 4 losses on the season. 4. Right? Okay. All of those losses can be contributed or attributed to bad play calling, bad coaching. Every single one of them. Except for the Steeler game. That game, I was like, bruh, like the receivers just forgot how to play receiver. But you're getting where I'm getting at, right? There has not been a game last year that the Ravens lost where you looked at the other team and said, that other team is better than the Ravens. We beat the 49ers. People are like, yo, the Baltimore Ravens is better than the 49ers, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, we beat teams and like, yo, the Baltimore Ravens is better than them. They're the better team. I know 49ers got more of everything, but boy, the Baltimore Ravens is just a better team. There's not been a loss where you're looking at the Ravens saying they lost to the better team. Listen, that's why, and I'm going to make my point totally clear on this. That's a big reason why Most Ravens fans cannot get over the AFC Championship game because they still say we were the better team. That's why Ravens fans are in their house talking about some. I don't want to hear nothing about football. Football, NFL is finally going to start back. It hurts. Hey, I'm making a point on this. John Harbaugh, this year, to me, there was already no excuses last year. There's going to be no excuses this year. But I think that this year is going to be even easier for him. I think that a lot of what's on his plate is going to be alleviated from, because I think that the offensive coordinator is going to take even more responsibility on for himself. That's right. I think that the Ravens look at last year as disgusting. I think the Raven players are more disgusted with last year than the fans. I think that the Raven players want revenge. And I know the Raven fans know that it's going to be all different teams that they're facing, so it's a clean slate. Make no mistake about this. The Ravens have the opportunity to go undefeated in the regular season. Against the Chiefs, against the Bills, against the Jets, whoever you want to throw, against the 49ers, Miami, I'm telling you this right now. You're not going to look at any of those teams and be like, they have the better team. Maybe the 49ers. And you'll just say, well, we have the better quarterback. But that's what's going to be going down. And I'm telling you this right now. If Harbaugh does not get in the way and they play with common sense, this can be a historically great season. I want to remind you guys that the Ravens, I think, are going to be playing in a lot of two tight end sets, single back formations. And then, of course, you're going to have, 21 personnel and certain stuff like that. But still, your heavy sets and everything else. But because, you have 11 personnel, 12 personnel, stuff like that. 3 wide receiver sets is mostly going to be in 11 personnel. But they're not going to be playing, I think, out of that a lot. I don't think so. I think they're going to say, with Derrick Henry, we're going to run this ball. Or we're going to play action you to death. And then sometimes out of that, we'll just come right. Zamar's going to take the snap and get the ball out to one of his playmakers. I think Isaiah Likely is going to be a weapon. And I think because of those facts, teams are not going to know how to properly stop the Ravens. And I think that the Ravens are not going to be taking their foot off of their people's necks this season. I said last year when people kept talking, did you notice how the Ravens' mindsets changed at the end of last year? You saw that, right? When you started saying he's not quarterbacky enough, he doesn't deserve MVP and stuff like that, the media guy, and he was like, what? And it's almost like they looked at Harbaugh, and Harbaugh said, okay, let's stop being nice, guys. Blow him out. That lets me know that the Ravens always have the opportunity to blow out their opposition. They hold themselves back, which is, to me, foolish. But be that as it may, they still have the ability to be that way. I think this year they take the limiters off. If y'all watch Yu Yu Hakusho Broken Up, Hawaii-Kiss! You remember the Spirit Cuffs when he had him on? When Genkai put on his stuff? And he was just like, she was just like, you'll know when it's time. When he was going against Toguro, the younger Toguro, and he showed everything, and he goes, Hawaii-Kiss! And then his power level just went through the roof. It's over 9,000! You know what I mean? Y'all remember that? Okay. I feel like that's what's going to happen this year. The cuffs are going to be off. I think they're going to be looking to make a statement from opening snap to ending of the year. I think they're going to look at these teams and say, we let you off the hook. That's our fault. That will never happen again. I'm telling y'all. And I'm pretty sure I would even put money on this. I bet you when the season starts to go along, you're going to start hearing them questioning like a Lamar, like a Derrick Henry, like, some of these other guys, Roquan. And you're going to probably hear them echoing the same sentiments I'm stating right now. Halftime, they're not going to be excited. It's 0-0. Oh, we know that you go good against the NFC. It's 0-0. You're up by 30 points. It's 0-0. I'm telling y'all, if the Ravens play properly, this can honestly be the greatest season in Baltimore Ravens history. And I'm gonna tell you something right now. I'm here for all of it. Double slap. Because I'm gonna tell you this right now. If it happens, hallelujah. For one, you heard it here first. But if it happens, God's in the place. Shine down your line. It's so bright, purple light. But what do you guys think? Do you think I'm tripping? Do you think it's an impossibility of that happening? Or do you think that it's doable? Do you think there's a way that the Ravens remain undefeated all season, all their way to a Super Bowl, leaving no doubt? Let me know what you think down in the comment section, all right? Please let me know. But as always, that's the episode of The Wunderkind Show. Thank you for watching. Y'all know how we get down. We have fun and we laugh. But everything we talk about rooted in what? Facts and truth. Please do remember, like, subscribe, hit that notification bell, leave a comment. You know I love the comments. If you've not done so already, check out the Wunderkind Show's Patreon. Yes, 3 tiers of content goodness waiting for your consumption. Give it a look, give it a try. Let me know what you think. And if you would like to donate to this channel, help out with equipment, right? Look right here. Bottom of the screen. QR code. QR codes to a Cash App. Cash App located in the description of every video that we do. The name of it is $, The Wunderkind Show. Ow! But that's the episode of The Wunderkind Show. This is your host, Hunter, signing off. And as always, you know my slogan. Peace. And I am out of here. Yerp.
Finish him, Daddy.
Oh!